Alrighty.
Okay, hello. Could you state your name, age, and hometown?
Yeah, my name is Nick Taylor, and I live in Lakewood, Colorado, and I'm 38.
Okay, great. And do you wear a mask in public?
I do. It just seems like it's not very much of an inconvenience for me. It's kind of like a seatbelt. Risk reward is pretty low on it. I mean, in the sense of that there's not much risk. It's not that uncomfortable to do, and the potential to keep somebody I don't know or someone that I do care about safe, just it's pretty minimal inconvenience for me to do. So, yep, I wear one in public.
Great, sure, yeah. So have you gotten the virus?
Not to my knowledge.
Do you know of anyone who's gotten the virus?
Yes, actually, my mother-in-law got it, made her very, very sick. She doesn't get set down by any sort of viruses or disease. It's nothing. I mean, when it comes to getting sick, the woman's a tank. She just does. I've always kind of been jealous of her that. And this definitely it put her down. She got really sick. Took her quite a while to recover her strength, all that kind of stuff. So it hit her pretty hard.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Do you know of anyone who's died from the virus?
Not directly. I know my wife had an acquaintance or someone of that nature who had, or the parent of an acquaintance who had passed from it recently. But barring that, I haven't had anyone directly. Few people I've talked to where they've again had family members or someone, but it's an acquaintance or someone that is not connected necessarily with me, so I don't know anyone directly.
Okay. Will you get the vaccination?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. As soon as it comes out?
Yeah, as soon as it's available for people in my age bracket. I know when it comes out, it'll first go to high risk people as it should, first responders, things of that nature. So I suspect by the time it trickles down to, I'm sure I'll be 39, if not close to 40, when it trickles down to people in my bracket. So yeah, I'll definitely do it.
Okay, sure, yeah. Has the virus impacted your work or your career?
Yeah, I was actually laid off towards the end of March. And just recently came back on as a contract position for that same company. They took a huge financial hit, and I was part of. I mean, they lost. I know I worked for corporate headquarters, and they lost. I feel like everybody I worked with that day. There's still obviously some folks that are left, but yeah, they took a pretty big hit for us for sure.
Do you feel that the virus has impacted your emotional life or your happiness?
Yes, I think it has. Probably in little ways you don't think of when you go out and about and you see people, or when you just think about things that are different. Um, in a lot of ways, I mean, it slowed everything down at the beginning for everyone, and now we're adjusting to a new normal. And I'm sure there's stresses that I don't notice that I'm feeling, and ones that I do notice just from that disruption in life, from career to making different health choices, whatever the case may be. It definitely, there's a reminder, and we're not comfortable when things change.
Sure, yeah. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Oh, sure thing. Thanks for having me on.